mean to disrespect, but all of you rule my world. I even dream of you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are returning subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you. And for those of you who are new, welcome, join the family. This channel is about everything money. So we talk about how to make money, online savings, passive income, investments, everything around financial freedom. If that interests you, stay, join the family, and let's walk the walk. So today's video, you guys, is about such a very short video based on Rev. It's like a Q&A based on Rev. I know I've done a Q&A based on Rev, and if you haven't watched that one, please click on the link. It will appear somewhere up here, and then you will understand more about it. But I realized that I still get questions in the video asking me, and it's always the same question. So I decided, let me just do a video and explain to everyone so that they understand, right? So the frequently asked question was, if I want to apply again, can I just use a different name and still use my email? No, you cannot use your email and a different name, or you cannot use just a different name and a different email from nowhere. You can't. Rev is strict now. They will ask you for identification. So they're gonna need a proof of ID, which is you submitting your ID document, and they're gonna need you to pass this facial recognition thing. So basically it's like a facial ID. So what you will do is you will submit your application, they'll ask you for your ID, you will submit a copy of your ID, then the next step will be ID verification once they've received your ID. And what they will do is they will ask you to basically look into the camera, and it's going to scan your face, and it's going to verify if that matches the ID which you submitted. So that's why you can't just randomly pick a name and create a new email address and then just apply. Like I said, remember I recorded that video last year, or it's been almost over a year now. They also always working on their security and all those things, so they've also upgraded certain way of doing things. So you can't just change your name and whatever. Like I had said, you could before we could. I've done that, it worked, but now they want to verify if you are the person that you say you are, basically. So that's why I suggested to most of you that if you have been kicked out or you failed or whatever and it didn't work out, but you want to apply again, what you can do is you can use your parents. I really suggest your parents or cousins or whatever, whoever's ID or identity, but with their consent. You know, like if say your mom should never do Rev, or your dad would never do Rev, or whoever you know would never do Rev, they have a job or they're not interested in these things. So what you do is you talk to them, you ask them, and then you will then apply using their ID. Yes, you can create an email. They don't care about the email, it doesn't have to match the name, doesn't matter. What matters is what ID are you going to. So the name you use and the ID, everything must match. The name on your on your Rev profile must match your ID name and the facial recognition verification. So now if you use your parents' name or whoever, then what you do is you apply using their details, and then you take their ID, of course, you upload it, and then when it's time for facial verification, you just take the phone to your dad or your mom or your cousin or whoever's identity you're using with their consent, please. And then you just let them scan the face, and then that's it. You're gonna be in the program. So it doesn't work the same way it used to before. So that's what you need to be prepared to do if you want to reapply, because of whatever reason you want to reapply. But if you want to reapply, you'd have to go through those steps. Yeah. And then another question I received a lot was, how do you stay on the program? I covered that in my previous video, but just a short summary. You need to take all the small jobs. Take very small jobs, especially when you are a rookie, when it's your entrance, like you've just entered the program, you have 45 minutes to transcribe. Take the small jobs. Like when I say small jobs, I mean low minute jobs, like your 5-minute job, your 2-minute job, because your rating for a 2-minute job and a rating for a 12-minute job is exactly the same. And if you only have 45 minutes to prove yourself, why would you take a 10-minute job or a 20-minute job and then be left with only 20 minutes to prove yourself if you fail here, as opposed to taking 2 minutes and be left with 43 minutes to prove yourself? This gives you more chances to redeem yourself and prove yourself than this. If you take two 20-minute jobs, you're only left with 5 minutes, and if you got a rating of like 3 out of 5 or whatever, if you're sitting on a scale of 3 or just 4, you're not gonna make it through. And then they're gonna extend it, yes, to 100, but you also, if you keep on going for the high minute jobs for the money, then you're not going to stay on the program. How you need to do this is take low minute jobs, like take a 2-minute job, because when you take those jobs, you also learn to see how they mark, what's their structure of marking, like what do they look out for. Also, you learn your mistakes, because Rev gives you feedback. If they say you got this for this, they will give you feedback as to why they're saying you got this, because you made a mistake here. So you understand the platform. You need to make mistakes, and they need to give you feedback as many times as possible for you to become perfect at it. So practice makes perfect. If you're gonna want to take a 20-minute job, you only have two chances, or like 3 chances, that's it. But if you take like a 2-minute job, you have like 100 chances. I'm just saying, like, I'm just making an example. I didn't really calculate in my head, but like, yeah, you have so many chances to make mistakes and learn about the program and keep your score up or wherever it needs to be. There's room for mistakes, there's room for low ratings and everything. So that's how you stay in the program. Don't worry about the money at the beginning. Worry about training, understanding, knowing how they mark, understanding. Have a relationship with your employer. They are your employer, you are the employee. You need to understand how things work in your new company. Yes, and then that's how you work with it. So how you're gonna understand is by you applying for the smaller jobs, taking the smaller jobs, and just building a relationship with them. And from there, once you've established you're comfortable, you know, and you understand how they work, and you're also doing well, then you can start taking those jobs, like the 20-minute job. I know they pay more, but it's not worth it for you to just go in and get $20 from Rev and then you leave, you know, like, and then it's done, when it could have been like a proper side hustle that you do on a regular basis and make money on a monthly basis. They pay you weekly and all those things. How often do they pay? That's the third question. How often do they pay? They pay on a Monday. They pay on a Monday every week. So for whatever you did, so they pay you for the previous week's work on the next Monday. So basically you'll be paid weekly, you know. Like, I would suggest that when you are paid, leave your money in your PayPal. Leave your money in your PayPal, because you don't have control over them paying you. I was gonna suggest you don't withdraw until at the end of the month, but since they just decide to pay you on a weekly, leave your money in your PayPal account and only withdraw it once a month. So it's like a salary. It's more that way, like just withdraw it once a month. Whatever you made for the month, then you withdraw it. That's another way I think it would work and it would help you. And yeah, that's basically questions that I received and I wanted to address on Rev. Yeah, and that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the love you guys have shown me. Thank you. We're moving, guys. We are moving. We're almost at the finish. Okay, there's no finish line because our finish line is 1 million. I'm joking. But yeah, we are getting this. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Like, we're almost hitting a milestone, and that I really appreciate you guys for that. I really appreciate you guys for supporting and sticking through and everything. I did tell you guys that I will be promoting businesses, right? If you have a business, let me know about your business. DM me, tell me all about it, and I'll promote it on my videos for free of charge. I will not charge you. This is because I'm trying to empower you guys. This is about financial freedom. In any way that I can help you guys financially or generate some customers or anything that I can do for you, reach out to me on Instagram. Please, guys, reach out to me. I'll always respond. I'll always be able to help you. But that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the video, if you're watching the video till the end and you haven't subscribed, why? I don't understand. Subscribe. Smash that subscribe button right now. Smash it like you're angry. I don't know what I should be angry of, but anyways, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. If you don't want to subscribe, just like then. If you want to, like, oh no, I don't know how to feel about you, I'm just gonna check you out, okay, please like. You've watched it till this end, it means it gave you information or you were intrigued, or there was something that kept you watching just like for that. It really helps me out a lot, and it helps other people. It reaches other people, giving them awareness of certain things, and then it helps them, because with everything happening in our country, everyone needs this. Everyone needs any bit of information that they could get that could change a life. Yeah. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.